Alright, and today is day 8 of my isolation. Sorry, 6 and 7 didn't quite make it. I wasn't quite feeling well, didn't quite want to make a video while I felt the way I felt. So I'm feeling better today. I don't know if it's corona, if it's something else, depression, what, you know, it's just. So, anywho, the weird things you run into uh, when you're trying to get, yeah, when you're trying to get information to your employer saying that you're positive. Well, I had them fax it to work. Fun fact, nobody is in the office. Which kind of made me go, really? Then what, whatever. I didn't even think about nobody being in the office. Or half the time we're so tech savvy about stuff, I'm like, hey, maybe they just redirected the fax. I don't know. But apparently not. No big deal. So I call them Saturday. And Saturday? Friday. Think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday. And I said, well, I'm like, okay, so nobody is in our offices. Can you just email it to me? They're like, oh, we can't do that because of HIPAA. I'm like, wait, you mean tell me? And I didn't say this because, whatever. But in my mind, here's my thought process, right? Is me going, wait, you are meaning to tell me that you can fax it, but you cannot email it. I mean, whoever's on the other line could be malicious too. I mean, I'm just saying, my mind just is like that. So you can just boom. I'm like, okay, can you? They're like, we can mail it to you. I'm like, and not even thinking without a beat. Kind of the same thing with Monday or Saturday. Didn't even think about it. And I'm like, I can come get it? They're like, you're in isolation. Yeah, I know, I've told this story. But it's still frustrating because unless it's came today, I've still not received this thing. Luckily, I did have them send it to the office where nobody is at right now. It's so dumb. It really is. I think that's part of my problem too, is just being locked down. And it's like, okay, sure. Mm. Thankfully, um, thankfully there is a copy. That for whatever reason I don't get it, because I still gotta walk my happy ass out to the mailbox, and guess what? I don't feel like doing quite yet. I know, I know, I should, and I will eventually. But right now, I got a puppy dog right there who is very content. And yeah. Um Things you do for a puppy, and well, she's not just like a puppy. She's, she's like a 10-year-old puppy. But anyway, um but yeah, that was some ground that I gained over the weekend. I got her to eat. She's been traumatized ever since Grandma ha- fell. Last time this happened, it didn't go very well. She wouldn't eat for probably about 2 or 3 days, and I got her to eat a little bit, and she threw up. And well, first of all, that morning, she had thrown up. I think it was that morning. My days are blending, guys. It was that morning. She threw up, and I went, oh. Or no, it was the next morning she had thrown up. And after all this had gone down, and she just hadn't ate, wouldn't drink, no nothing. I'm like, oh, okay. So, I had to clean my comforter on my bed again, because I just cleaned it like not even 2 weeks ago. Like, whatever. And so did that. And the next day, I got her to drink some chicken broth, and I was happy about that. And um, so then she threw that up. Probably no more than an hour later, or 2 hours, or something like that. Needless to say, I've been having an interesting time. Just some of the things. And then me, it's like I'm trying to take care of this dog and not feeling very well at the same time. And a lot of things happen real quick for this dog to come to care. When the 911 operator says to put her in the other room, well, doesn't say, but requests that you put the animal in the other room before the paramedics arrive and all that. It's like, okay, cool. Did I mention that I'm still thinking like I'm not on lockdown or quarantine or whatever the hell whatever you're supposed to call this thing? Didn't even think about it. I just acted. I said, "Oh, come here," and she looked at me, came on downstairs. Dumbass. Uh, that was probably the dumbest thing I'd done, but there again, didn't even think about it, and here I am. So yeah. And then think here, there's some other stuff too, it's like I've just had a rough time with her, but I know she's having a rough time too. So it's alright. It all works out in the end, I'm sure. So But Grandma came through her surgery okay. Um, she had it Sunday. And they she's going into a nursing home again for her recovery. Um, and now with the world the way that is, she has to get COVID tested again because they did the test before and they're doing it again. Yeah, I haven't spoke to her, but Dad has, and I guess she's doing okay. Um, so we'll just take it a day at a time, I guess. I think here, yeah, I don't know. It's just been, I don't know. It's always something, it seems, and yeah, can't do much about it. But that's alright. That's life. Just a bunch of weird circumstances all happened at once. It's like I moved down here to help my grandma, and then I got tested positive. And whether the test was right or wrong, I'm still being cautious because, like I said, 90-year-old woman, I'm taking a chance. So, like I say, I was grateful that it happened when Dad was here and he could help do things, and I helped in my small way. I dialed 911 and all that, but it's like I'm going in the back of my mind. Damn, I should have been able to do more. You know? Yeah, but if you got something, it's like, shoot, come on. So, yeah, my past few days, I've watched the rest of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And if you haven't watched that, it gets strange. Um, I recommend it if you like Strange. And if you're kind of a Marvel fan in general, give her a watch. Um, the last season of it was it was interesting. Um, cause they introduced time travel and the multi-universe and all that, and it was just really interesting. That's all I can honestly say, because even though season 7's been out for a little bit, um, I don't want to give too much away. But I just found it interesting, some of the elements they put together and things like that, and it was like, oh, okay, interesting. Yeah. So anyway, that is kind of my recommendation while I'm here, and then I've been going to my go-to to kind of soothe my nerves. Those who know me. Wait, that right there. Stargate, yes, but Star Trek even more. Uh, and I've just kind of been flipping back and forth between all the series. Because, come on. Let me think, what else we got? yet again, my parents are amazing. You know, they've been checking on me, making sure that I'm okay. Um, Not just health wise, but mentally okay. And yeah, it sounds stupid because you know, it's like isolation, whatever. You know, I got TV, I got this, I got that. I can video call people, and it's like, I might be getting depressed. Maybe sort of, kind of, and yeah. Let me see here. Hmm, yeah, yeah. All my friends really have been checking in on me, making sure I'm good. Um, I appreciate that. I really do. I know a lot of you guys are watching. I really appreciate you checking in on me. I know I don't respond to a text in a timely manner most times, but I do respond eventually, and I do take phone calls. So you know, phone calls. Um, yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I've been trying to be more productive today. I don't know if I'm really um as productive today as I should be, but yeah. I probably will wind up doing more stuff later, cause yeah, definitely got plenty to do when I feel up to it. Alright, guys, um, that's kind of my update, really, from the past, what, 3 days that you ain't really heard from me. Yeah, just kind of bumming around, really. And, um, you know, boom, puppy. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.